Well, welcome everybody joining us right here on Zoom today, or wherever you are connecting. It's good to have you with us on this Tuesday. We're just about a minute from getting started. I invite you to close your eyes if you so choose. And just turn your attention to the sensations of the breath. And just take this first few moments, as always, to deeply relax and deeply let go into the moment. And let yourself be surrendered to whatever might be through our practice. Welcoming everything, rejecting nothing. Whatever will present itself is fodder for practice. And as we come together to sit in this virtual meditation hall, we begin, as always, our practice with an intention for shalom, for wholeness and peace and harmony in ourselves and through our practice. I'm going to invite you to take a deep breath in through your nose. I'm going to stop for count of 5 at the top of the in-breath, and then do my best to chant shalom today. And we're going to do that 3 times. So if you are chanting with me, you can take a breath now for shalom. And after the chant, we let the body gently recover the natural rhythm, the natural flow of its own breath. Just natural breath. And not just natural breath, natural body, natural presence, nothing to change, nothing to modify. Just come as we are to this moment. And so we step back and we let the body breathe. however it needs to breathe. We just notice the quality of the breath in this moment. Is it long? Is it short? Is it shallow? Is it deep? Is it somewhere in between? We just notice without changing anything. If you're sitting on the chair, I'd like to invite you right now to make sure both your feet are planted on the floor. I'd like to invite us to more of an embodied meditation today, feeling into this body of ours. In Kabbalah, we would call this the meditation at Malchut, or meditation at the Nefesh level of awareness, which is the embodied presence, how the divine becomes body moment to moment. So it's an exploration of the divine as it appears as sensations. So we'll start with the easiest part as far as finding sensations as we sit, whether on a cushion or a chair. The easiest is always the seat itself, the buttocks muscles, and all the sensations of the contact between the chair or the cushion and the seat of the body. I invite you to pay close attention to all these sensations. This is the easiest way to find sensations. Every point of contact is a sensation. We can feel the sensations of weight, maybe pressure. We could call it resistance. Sensations of pushing against gravity. And just be curious about all the sensations. Notice that maybe in some part of the seat of the body, they are more dense and thick appearing sensations. Some other parts, the sensation may be lighter, less dense, more clear. And just pay attention to all the different qualities of sensations. Maybe the left side is different than the right side. Maybe as we start to pay closer and closer attention, we find some more subtle sensations. Maybe it's not just pressure, but it is kind of a piercing sensation or a poking sensation. We look more carefully, maybe we can start to feel pulsating sensation. Maybe we can start even feeling some kind of vibrations, buzzing sensation. Tingling sensation. Maybe it's not just the chair or the cushion we feel the pressure from, but we can start really feeling the difference between those points of contact and the touch of the clothing on our skin. A little more subtle sensation. Maybe we can find some warmth also. Be curious, what else can we find? Now, if we explore our direct experience, not the reconstruction of our experience in the mind, but if we look at our direct sensations, our direct experience, and maybe just if we look deeply, if we look very carefully, it starts to become a little bit blurry, the boundary between the chair and the cushion, or the cushion and the seat of the body. We don't really kind of know, we can't really tell where one begins and the other one ends. Again, if we don't reconstruct in our mind a picture of what it is we think is happening, if we just look at a direct sensation without the mind intervening, without the mind telling us, well, there is a thigh, there is another thigh, there is the cushion. Just leave the mind alone and just look directly at your direct experience. Can you find a chair there, or can you find the seat of the body there, or can you only find sensations? What is your direct experience? Again, not your reconstructed experience. What is the direct experience? Direct experience of sensation. If there was no chair or no cushion there, the sensations not be there. Maybe there is no chair and no cushion. With our eyes closed, as far as we know, they're just those sensations. Now let's expand the scope of awareness to include the lower part of the body now, all the way to the feet. So include now both thighs, the knees, the shins and the calves, the feet, the toes. We can feel the balls of the feet if you're sitting on the chair, pressing against the floor. But again, if you look at direct experience, maybe there is no floor. Maybe there are no feet, they are just sensation. Only the mind reconstructs a floor and feet. But in our direct experience with our eyes closed right now, all we have is sensations. That is our direct experience. That is truth. But can we feel not just the balls of the feet, but can we feel every toe? Can we feel the top of the foot, of each foot? Are there sensations in the shins and the calves? Can the mind also feel sensations in the back of the knees? The knees themselves? Perhaps you notice because those sensations are not as solid as the ones in the seat of the body or underneath the feet. The sensations are a little more subtle. Maybe it's the touch of the clothing on the skin. Feel into the more subtle sensations in the lower part of the body, the tingling, maybe the pulsating, the buzzing. Be very curious. Look deeply. Go back to the toes. Can you feel each toe separately? Can you feel both calves at the same time, or do you have to do the left one and the right one after the other? Can you feel both at the same time? Well, let's expand a little more. Let's include now the lower back. Maybe if you're sitting on the chair, it's pushing against the back of the chair. So again, some dense, gross sensations, heavy sensation. the mid-back, shoulder blades, lower belly, the diaphragm, the chest, the shoulders, down to the arms, biceps and triceps, the elbows, the crest of the elbows, the forearms, the warm palm of the hands, and each finger separately. Can we feel now the whole upper part of the body together with the lower part, now all together, all at once? So many sensations now making themselves available to us. Even the touch of the air against the skin on the hands, probably. Or the more subtle sensations, again, the buzzing, the pulsating, vibrating sensations. Like the whole body is just a bundle of energy. Now let's go ahead and include the neck, the back of the neck, the jaw, the chin, the mouth, the tongue, the nose, the eyes and eyebrows, the cheeks, temples, ears, the forehead, and then the entire scalp, but especially the top of the head. You know, that spot where when you are born, there is a space because the skull hasn't completely formed. See if you can feel that. The back of the scalp, too. Now feel into the entirety of the energy body, nefesh in Kabbalah. The energy body that is an expression of the divine becoming energy body. And now just remember you're breathing it as well. And just include the breath in the entire experience, in the entire embodied physical experience. Don't need to change anything, just include it. More sensation. See if you can, with the breath, look for the subtle sensations. Maybe the first touch of the breath as it comes in, touching the nostril. Can you find that first touch? You feel it in the left nostril or the right nostril, maybe it touches both nostrils at once. Is it in the front? Is it in the back? Is it on the side of the walls of the nostril? Just be curious and see if you can find that first touch of the breath. We've gone pretty deep today, so you might feel a sense of the mind being really settled, really calm. So take your time as you exit the practice. If you want to take a couple of deeper breaths, you can right now. If you want to let the body stretch, if it needs to do so, you can as well. And we'll just close our practice today with Shalom, dedicating whatever we have received, whatever state of being we have touched today. Hopefully, a deeper state, a calmer state. It's like dropping beneath the crashing waves of the ocean and finding yourself in this quieter inner space. Whatever we have discovered beneath the ocean, we dedicate it to all beings. May all beings find that shalom, that inner peace. Modani, thank you all.
Danny, thank you so much.
Donnie, thank you so much.
Modani, thank
You're welcome, everybody. Take your time to resurface. We'll see you on Thursday. Take care.